John Grisham, ban my books. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. John Grisham is a famous writer. If you're not aware of him, then you just go and look him up and look up all the books that he's written. Back in the 90s especially, he had a whole lot of his books turned into movies, 90s and 2000s, early 2000s. And they were big hits, really big hits. And that he's famous for a lot of courtroom dramas and things of that sort. Very interesting stuff, but that's not my point. He was on The View the other day. He was on the TV show The View, and he was asked what he thinks of all these books being banned. And he said he thinks it's great. He wishes his book would be banned. And they're like, what were you talking about? He says, as soon as you get on a ban list, everyone starts paying attention. Everyone goes out and gets a copy of your book, and your sales will go through the roof. And it's absolutely right. It's an interesting idea that most of us don't think about. I'm not even going to touch the book banning thing because that's not even necessary to this argument. What he's saying makes sense, but you got to see it in the larger perspective. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be a writer or to have your book banned in order to get attention. I'm saying that what the world sees as negative attention, you need to be able to sit back and see as positive attention. And that just about every form of attention, especially if you're a person that not enough people know about, and if you have a cause or a business or a brand that not enough people know about, then bad attention becomes good attention. Something that would normally be seen as a hurt is actually a help. Something that what most people would be scared of, you could be happy for. You could see it as a blessing. It happens over and over and over again. Politicians fall into this issue because I've worked in the field of politics here and there, and I found that so many of them get into a place to where they don't want to say something that is going to garner bad attention. What they don't realize is that you're always going to say something that garners bad attention if you're relevant at any level. And that smart politicians actually court bad attention because bad attention has the ability to move faster than good attention. Nobody has, I think, really shown this more to be true than President Donald Trump. Whether you're for or against, to love him or hate him, the one thing he has shown is that a person can go a very long period of time off of mostly negative attention by the media in general. And, he skated all the way through, especially from by the time he was nominated onward throughout his entire presidency. Extreme negative attention from a lot of areas, not just news media. I'm saying all media on so many levels, besides a small sector of pro-Trump conservative media. Everyone else, including entertainment, was on his case constantly. And he loved it. He reveled in it. He promoted it. So sometimes you could tell that he actually seeked it out, would say and do things to get that negative attention. It did not hurt him in general. Obviously, there's things he could have done, he should have, could have, would have done differently. But in terms of the negative attention is not necessarily what led to him not getting elected, or we're not going to touch that. But there's a lot of things. It's not as much the flavor of the attention that matters. What matters is that you're getting attention. What matters is that you are driving things forward. I'm not just talking politics. I'm using politics, and we're going to take it back to your life, take it back to your business. If you are pushing forward, if you are the one creating the issue, even if it has a negative backlash, you're winning. And we've talked about this before. It's an offense versus defense maneuver, a way of thinking about your strategy. If you're on offense if you've got the ball and you're moving down the field, you're winning. As soon as you're on defense, the only focus you have is to get the ball back and to be on offense again. You're not going to win without being on offense. You can't win being just on defense. You have to be on offense. You have to be the one propelling things forward. It's oftentimes when people find themselves reacting to a circumstance that they fail. One way or the other, if you're reacting, you're losing. Getting attention is a proactive offensive maneuver. And so you can look at everything you do. So if you are not doing active marketing, if you are not doing active PR, if you are not doing anything active to garner attention, the idea that you are just going to slip and fall into it is highly unlikely. And if it happens, it will happen once. It will not be continuous. You'll get your 15 seconds of fame and that will be it. So hopefully that makes sense to you. That's all I've got for tonight. Go check out my course all on content marketing. Content marketing is the idea of offensive, proactive marketing, proactive attention getting, creating the attention, becoming the media. You don't necessarily need the media's attention. You need to become the media. Although there's ways to get the media's attention also. And there's a whole bunch of reasons why. And we're going to go more into that in future courses. But I do cover that quite a bit. If you're just wondering whether content marketing is right for you or not, go check out this training, all for beginners, on whether they want to do content marketing or not, whether you want to spend time, money, and effort to grow out that piece of your business or organization. Go check out contentmarketingquestion.com. That's all I got for tonight. We'll see you next time. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.